What do you mean next Sunday? Haven't you seen the news?
I'm asking you for this information so that we all get another peaceful Sunday. Please, I need your help.
Dang. That's kind of deep. What is up, everyone? Welcome back. It is Lazarus Day. Today we have episode 10 of Lazarus. If you missed the last episode, link right up here. In that episode, the government tried to shut down the Lazarus crew and cited a bunch of incidents that had happened, including the thing in Russia where they saved Chris, and basically tried to say that none of it had anything to do with finding Skinner. They ultimately decided not to shut it down and gave them 10 more days, which just so happens to be how many days are left before people start dying from Hopna. We also got a crazy clip of some assassin guy who is being hired to kill Axel, and there was a lot of speculation in the comments on whether the guy that they talked to and the assassin guy were the same person. And probably my favorite theory out of all of them was that the guy had split personalities, because he says that he never met the assassin, but then if he is the assassin and he has split personalities, then, you know, he would have thought he never met him. Super interesting theory, and I can't wait to see like what the actual deal is with this guy. Hopefully they tell us in this episode. Let's get into it. We got episode 10 of Lazarus.
Assuming Skinner's declaration is true, only 6 days remain until the first set.
Oh my god, we're on 6 days?
We're seeing a rapid increase in fever patients worldwide, which is believed to be an effect of Hopna.
How did we go from 10 to 6?
We urge those with fevers to stay home. Please refrain from going to the hospital. They are full.
The decline in stock prices has failed to come to an end. Remaining closed are New York, Shanghai, as well as other major exchanges.
Congress, post offices, public banks, and other services are closed, with no timeline for reopening.
It is a possibility.
Why would anybody
that
not
today
think
will be
that
the last
that was going to
Sunday
happen?
we ever get to see in our lives.
I don't know why this seems like such a shock to everybody that everything is closing when there's 6 days.
Here are the results from the drug Chris found in Skinner's house.
Did we get lucky? Is it the cure for Hopna?
It's a type of antiplatelet drug, one that's particularly meant to prevent blood clots.
Oh, come on.
It's mainly used by patients who have artificial hearts.
Hold up.
Yo, Skinner
Does that
have an
mean
artificial
Skinner have
heart?
an artificial heart?
Yo,
Struggled with a condition for
let's
some
go,
time,
Axel.
but I've never heard of him having an artificial heart.
Maybe he could have gotten one in the last 3 years.
To undergo such intense surgery without attracting attention.
I've pulled medical records of hospitals that performed artificial heart surgery.
Okay, Elaine.
There aren't any matches.
How did he pull something like that off?
Perhaps he went to an underground genius surgeon.
Get real. People like that don't exist.
Then perhaps the procedure was done at a discreet hospital, catering to the elite. You've never heard of it? Rumor has it there's a hospital that guarantees total privacy in exchange for an incredibly high medical fee.
Secret rich hospital?
It's completely unknown to the
Sounds
general
accurate.
public, and a direct referral is supposed to be the only way to get in.
I can't find any traces of a place like that in the network.
Are we sure that place is real? Not just some urban legend?
Oh. What does Leland know?
Huh?
Axel, Doug, would you mind coming along with me?
Leland, what's with the getup?
Says
I think
Doug.
I might have a way to get us in.
Says Doug with his Prince outfit.
Axel Gilberto. Where is he right now?
New headphones feel weird. Just the majestic hospital.
It's me, Leland.
Damn, Leland, you got pulled like that, bro. Just pull up to a gate and be like, yo, it's me, Leland.
Is this a palace or something?
Seems like the kind of place where Batman would live. Drive us up to those stairs.
Is this gonna be his house?
Young master, good to see you.
It is.
You're back.
Is this place your actual home?
Thank you very much. The exit is that way.
These guys are not chauffeurs, they're my friends.
Oh, heavens me. My sincerest apologies. Allow me to welcome you to the Astor family mansion.
Bro. Bro's got all the money. Holy crap.
So who is this Astor family?
They're an aristocratic family that's been around for centuries.
Are those a bunch of pictures of Leland?
Do we seem sorely out of place here?
How should I know?
Goodness me. Such unusual guests we have today. And who is it you are again? It's been so long now that I can't even remember your name. The prodigal son has finally returned.
Wow.
Is that befitting?
Good day, sister.
Not good
It's
day,
been quite
sister.
some time.
There's nothing good about today, you pariah.
I've come here to humbly ask you for a favor.
Seriously? You show up after 4 years just to ask for favors? What is it now? Is it fraud? Maybe theft? What do you want me to cover up for you now?
Damn.
Father went out of his way to get you admitted into a good school, and you did nothing but screw it up.
I'm sorry for my actions. I know that I caused a lot of trouble.
That is an understatement.
Please, sister, would you introduce me to the members-only medical society that the Astor family uses?
To our doctors? What kind of scheme are you up to this time? My goodness. How is the only man left in the family a reject like you? The tradition of male inheritance is outdated. Father should have just been smart and abolished it all while he was still alive.
I'm thinking maybe we shouldn't be here for this.
For real.
Questions. I beg your pardon, sister, but if you would see fit to take a husband, then...
Huh? Do you say?
Please, Lady
I
Isabella.
was forced to meet with a long list of prospective suitors. And I hated them all. Every last one of them were greedy assholes after my money.
Oh.
So don't talk to me like that.
Dang.
You have no idea what I've been through.
Oh.
It's time for you to take your position as head of the Astor family.
Huh?
Just do it. Then you won't need to ask me for any more favors. All the information you want to know will become yours.
That's a pretty good point.
Like some kind of parasite for years. Now that our brother and father are dead, you suddenly want me to take over? I can't even remember our father spending time with me as a child.
So what? You're complaining about being an illegitimate child? Who gives a damn? You've been a rebellious brat who's wasted time on nonsense anyways.
Father never even showed up when my mother passed away.
What else was he supposed to do? Publicly attend the funeral of his mistress?
That's the reason why I didn't attend his. I considered it an act of revenge.
I don't think he saw that, bro.
If you're not here to take over things, then leave and never come back.
Wait, so the illegitimate kid would get to take over this fortune?
Why did he ask us to come here with him?
He probably wanted us to see this. What life is really like for him.
Despite everything she said, the truth is that Lady Isabella has been looking forward to your return more than anyone, Master Leland.
Well, it doesn't sound like there anyone left.
She looked happier than she has in a long time.
Why does it always end up like this?
What?
I said to myself this morning, no arguing today. On the anniversary of Father's passing, there were white carnations left at his grave. It was you, wasn't it?
Yes.
All right, I'll give you what you want. But in return, you have to spend the entire weekend with me. I mean, the world has gone to hell. If it's going to end in just a few days, then why not? You can afford to spend one weekend with me.
You have my word. Then I promise you that I'll come back here next Sunday.
What do you mean next Sunday? Haven't you seen the news?
I'm asking you for this information so that we all get another peaceful Sunday. Please, I need your help.
Dang. That's kind of deep. Oh no. It's the possible assassin, but not assassin, and his steak eating.
Here you are, sir. We appreciate your continued patronage. May luck be with you.
Thank you, but I don't believe in luck.
Do you have an appointment?
I'm not here for a checkup.
Exclusive
Could
medical
you please
society.
inform her that Leland Astor is here?
Well, now there's a face I don't see every day. You've really grown up a lot since the last time I saw you. Hello, Leland.
It's been a while, hasn't it?
You can go ahead and cancel all my appointments for today. It's probably just a bunch of patients begging me to do something about Hopna.
I need you to watch this and
She's probably right.
for me.
Is this video what I think it is?
It's part of the security footage from the Schiphol airport incident.
But I thought that had already been seized by the US military stationed in Europe.
We got our hands on a fragment of the backed up data. An internal whistleblower. People like that tend to start popping up when the end of the world is only a few days away.
Oh, Skinner.
This is from 12 minutes before the incident.
There's no doubt about it. That is him.
We suspect that Skinner's goal here was to try and smuggle out the Hopna prototype.
This kid asking for the autograph?
Skinner must have been trying to leak its existence to the public.
Here's where the problems start.
What?
I quit smoking a while back, but then I figured there's no point in fighting the urge when the world is about to end.
So, we're searching for Dr. Skinner, right?
Valid point.
Do you know if he underwent any type of heart surgery here? I know you can't just share that information, but it's our only clue that can lead us to Skinner's whereabouts. Please help us.
Also, you're not gonna get in trouble, because, like, the world is gonna end.
On the day of your father's funeral, you watched in secret, didn't you? Off in a corner of the church that nobody was paying attention to. But I had you figured out. Even after that little brush-in with the law and your estrangement from the Astor family, I knew for a fact that you were a kind kid at heart. I guess doctor-patient confidentiality means nothing now, huh? Honestly, I've been waiting for someone to ask me about that.
That's what I'm saying. It don't
I
mean
can't take
nothing.
this secret to my grave.
The unit that stormed in was Delta Force, which takes their orders directly from U.S. INSCOM. Their mission was reportedly to apprehend a terrorist.
Who's on the other side?
The airport police. There must have been some kind of miscommunication between them.
Oh.
This is where the footage ends.
So after this, Skinner ended up detained by INSCOM.
I would assume so.
I was gonna say, so no one knows what happens?
With biochemical weapons was
Right when it gets good?
Since we know Skinner was trying to smuggle a prototype of Hopna, there's no doubt that that was the gas-like substance that leaked from his suitcase.
Does this mean the prototype was potent enough to kill people instantly upon contact?
That's right.
Damn.
When Skinner came back to the lab 3 months after this, he was like a completely different person. He shut off emotionally and wouldn't let anyone come close.
And half a year later, Hopna reappeared in a very unexpected place. The Imon prison located in Arizona, the exact spot where Axel was being held.
Which was right on the money. Skinner did undergo surgery for an artificial heart here, and the post-op outlook was good.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of information in this.
Sure what might happen with an artificial heart. All modern artificial hearts are designed so that the heartbeat data can be constantly monitored.
So we can find Skinner's location by tracing him through that.
Well, there you go.
We were supposed to be in charge of monitoring Skinner's data.
Yeah, he turned that off.
After being discharged, he immediately encrypted the transmission and made it untraceable. We
Yup.
no longer know his whereabouts, or even if he's still alive.
What's that?
It's the firmware for the transmission system. Analyzing it might reveal something useful to you boys, if some third party is now monitoring him instead.
Elaine, we need you.
Thanks for everything, Millie.
Leland, listen to me. I know your father died in that disaster, and I believe there's significance to the fact you survived it. And you should also be aware that your father talked about you pretty often, too.
What disaster?
It's the one who takes after me the most. I can relate to him far more than he thinks, since I always gave my parents a hard time, too. I remember him saying that.
Hey, it's time to get going.
Right.
Hold on, boys. Can I ask you for a favor? If you do manage to catch Skinner, I'd like you to bring him here first. As his primary care doctor, I couldn't bear the thought of him just dying on me like this.
Yeah, I don't know about that though. It's gonna be a lot of people that trying to get after him. Then again, I guess that is a secret medical location, so maybe they'd be able to do it. I don't know.
Listen, thanks for tagging along with me today.
Don't mention it. We scored big.
And, there's actually something I need to tell you guys.
That you're a spy?
You know?
We're all here under some shady circumstances. So it's no surprise that you have a secret or two to hide.
Aww.
Ah, jeez. Come on now, Leland. Don't start crying.
I'm not crying.
Okay, if you say so.
Seriously.
Man acts like he's like 8 years old, bro. If I cover my eyes, I'm not crying.
Amazing! The heart monitor is still active. This won't lead us directly to Skinner's location, but we can use it to find out where he's being monitored.
Good job, Elaine.
At that point in time, Imon Prison was forcing all their death row and life sentence inmates to take new drugs as part of clinical trials.
Damn.
Then Axel happened to be one of the test subjects too.
That is correct, but the results were never recorded, nor is there any documentation on file on what happened to the inmates.
So that means that Axel is living proof of their experiments.
We've lost contact.
But he said it didn't work
any valuable
for him.
information.
Or
A
Hopna
doctor
didn't.
from Imon Prison.
Axel might know that doctor.
That's a good point. Fat cat, yeah.
Details later. Right now, I need you to go and secure a witness.
So, what were you boys up to?
Nothing much, really.
Sounds scandalous. Your eyes are red. You been crying?
I wasn't crying.
Just got a call from Hirsch.
Poor
She
Leland.
needs me to go secure a witness.
I wasn't crying.
33 degrees 72 minutes north, 73 degrees 9 minutes east. Islamabad, Pakistan.
Pakistan? The cyber attacks on the pharma company came from there, right?
Yes, the other hacker we're after, Popcorn Wizard.
All right.
Yo, Popcorn Wizard.
Police immediately.
Wait, hold on. Popcorn Wizard is constantly moving.
Yo.
The only way to pinpoint their exact location in real time is for me to go there myself.
But Elena,
This is going to be our last chance. You need to let me go to Pakistan.
you are aware of the risks.
Elena wants to party with Popcorn Wizard, 100%.
Fine. But on one condition, I'm coming with you.
Oh.
Got that?
Got it.
Go party with Popcorn Wizard, Elena. Be hardcore.
To take at the Arizona prison was a prototype of Hopna. It's very likely that everyone else who took it is already dead.
Seriously?
You escaped
Hey,
right
yo.
after the clinical trial ended, so you obviously had no way of knowing. But the only involved person who's still alive is the prison doctor that served there. Do you remember him?
Sure do. I know.
I feel like Axel would notice that dude just hanging there like that.
I need you to go and ensure his safety immediately.
Got it. How?
Oh, damn, that's a whole grenade.
Only one still alive.
Whoa. That's a cool looking jet. They're taking the car with them.
Elena, everything okay?
Oh yeah, I'm all right.
What does that mean? Is he just casual strolling through there again? Bro, come on. Aw, man. Dang it. Well, shit. I did not want it to end right there, right when we were possibly gonna get that, I'm assuming, fight and maybe more information on this dude, but maybe not. They may just kind of gloss over it. Obviously, in this episode, we got a ton of other information and sounds like we possibly get to see Popcorn Wizard again, so that'll be hardcore. And due to the fact that there's only a few days left, the anime seems to really be amping up. I purposely haven't looked up how many episodes there are so I can kind of keep the suspense for myself. Even before making reaction videos, I would always do that just because I never wanted to be spoiled or being expecting things to end before or later or whatever. I am a little nervous because they seem to be jumping days like crazy. Last episode was 10, this episode is 6, but I think we just stayed at 6 for this one. I hope you enjoyed that episode as much as I did. Be on the lookout for episode 11 next week. As for this week, remember, get out, touch some grass. I'm out. Peace.